Oh my god, I don't fucking know how to do the YouTube anymore. This is too hard. Ah. Oh my gosh. Okay, hi. I last recorded something you've seen over a year ago, which means life updates. Yes. So, as you may know, as part of that last thing that I recorded, I did a haircut at the end of that, and so about a week after said haircut, I realized, I'm just a guy after all. Turns out that's just the thing that can happen, apparently. Yeah, like that's been a whole thing with adjusting to that revelation. That was probably more of a surprise to me than to anyone else. But I have a lot of thoughts about that. That can go in a different video, and kind of like, the main thing is just that happened, and I'm stuck with this now. And that's just my life now for the rest of forever, I guess. That's fun for me, but it's good. I'm passing for the first time in my life, which is a part of why that happened is because that was not an option beforehand. And so as soon as it was an option, apparently my brain was like, guess what? Guess what, babes? You're finally ready to receive this information. But yeah, it's been good for like my brain, I guess, to not be misgendered daily anymore. That's fun. Everything else kind of shit, but we're getting used to it, and we're making do. We're making something out of it, I guess. But yeah, it's not the end of the world. So it's just a lot of work that I could have fucking started earlier than. Other stuff that happened is I retrained in data engineering. I did a boot camp in data engineering, which data engineering is basically just a fancy way of saying the person that gets the data from A to B, basically, is what a data engineer does. And that can take many different forms. That might be like putting stuff with databases or the cloud or whatever, many things. And data things tend to happen in the coding language Python, so I learned Python on that bootcamp and stuff, and it's been very good, it's been very useful. And it's also been very fun to kind of like have that set of skills to kind of like work on projects of my own, just for funsies, little data projects that also you will be seeing certain results of as part of future videos. Because guess what? I can just make stats about stuff now if I have a data set. It's amazing. It's so fun. And so that went well. And the reason I did it is because it gets you a job that pays you money. You see, this is very good. Coming from an art background where I was unemployed for like a decade, well, not quite a decade, but almost a decade, it's good to have a job that pays you, you see. And I now have one of those, which is great, you see, because I managed to actually get a job afterwards. I really like my job. It's at the people that maintain the tram in Manchester, which means that basically my job is to get data about like our assets, so like the tram or the rails or whatever, and like get that data to the technicians that need it better than we currently do, so that we can hopefully prevent disruptions. So next time you take a tram in Manchester and it's running, that might be because of me and my work, you see. Definitely, yep. That's how that works. And then now that I have an income, you see, and money to spend on things I need, it's great. Oh my god, wait, I can show you stuff that I've bought. So many things that I have, many tidbits of normal things that normal people would just have in their flat, because it's not that big of a purchase, that I have gotten since having a job. Let me, this was not planned, so now I have to actually like go and get this. Fuck, I should have, god damn it. A juice press to make orange juice with. A vacuum, you can't even fucking see this one. A vacuum cleaner. I didn't have one of these. I just had a fucking brush beforehand. I have a vacuum now. It's amazing. It has a handle and everything, and you can like, it has like, you can have this bit be like a hand vacuum by itself. It's incredible. A straightening iron to straighten my hair if I want to. Isn't it lovely? I've never had one of those before. It's great. A water cooker. I've lived in this country for like 8 years and I didn't have one of these yet, but I do now. I think I'm British now. I think this means that I'm officially British to have one of these in my home. And I also got an overlocker, but I can't just pick that up and bring it here. So here's like a picture of it. None of these are like insane purchases, but I'm very happy with all of them. The luxury of having a base level functioning life, incredible. But I guess the most important purchase that I've made is to get oh my god, This was more exercise than I thought I was gonna do for this video, but okay. The most important purchase I made is I paid for a private revision top surgery that I've been meaning to get for fucking years, and just the NHS kept fucking me about. So I was like, look, I got a job now. I have money. I can finally pay for the damn thing privately. It'll be fine. So I had that in like March. I had that in March, and that was chill as far as recovery goes because this revision surgery is not as big a deal as like the original one. And then I also had my hysterectomy on the NHS the other week, and that's why I'm on sick leave from that at the moment. It's been good to have those two things done now, and I feel much more comfortable in my body. I should really catch my breath. I feel much more comfortable in my body, and there's a lot of kind of worries that I now don't have to worry about anymore on both aspects, which is very good. But I'm just glad to be done, because this basically just means that I'm like done with everything other than bottom surgery, and bottom surgery is like years away at this point either way. So it's like, because either it's at least 3 years on the NHS, which it probably will be more than that because I've got my first signature, but I still need to wait 2 years for the second one for no good reason other than they're just busy. And then like the earliest that the clinician told me that I could be would be like 3 years. It would be another year after that. So it's like at least 3 years on the NHS, probably more than that. And I've meanwhile like joined the Facebook groups about it and kind of got an estimate of how much it would cost privately. And I'm like, based on like what I currently earn, like after taxes and living costs and stuff, like what I got left over per year, plus whatever raises I might be able to get until then, like I should have enough money to kind of like pay for that privately in a probably earlier time period than what it would be on the NHS. So I'm like, I'd probably just do that, because I'm of the opinion that like if you have money with the state that this fucking country and the NHS is in at the moment for us, if you have the money to go private, just go private, because it's like don't bankrupt yourself about it. But like if you're not going to bankrupt yourself by going private, go private, because it's like there's only so many of us and there's only so many things each of us needs. And the faster we get done with those things, the faster the waiting lists are going to get cleared up. You know, it's like this is not just something that you can do for yourself if you have the money for it, but also something you can do for the community at large. So that's why I'm like, if I can just pay for it and have money left within that time frame, that's probably going to be longer on the NHS. I might as well just do that, because it's like it's multiple stages anyway, so it's like not all at once the money. And apparently I think hysterectomy is one of the stages, so I already got that one for free on the NHS, you know, so it's like it'll be chill. But yeah, it was a lot to have 2 surgeries in a year, so I'm quite happy to kind of have a break for a little while and just like chill not having surgery, and then like, you know, pay for it once I kind of have the referral probably. But yeah, so that's kind of the main stuff that's been going on in my life. I'm in a much better place. I enjoy my job. I enjoy having disposable income to spend on things I need, and, you know, having the prospect of I'm probably going to be able to just pay for surgery and not have to worry about that in a few years. And also maybe someday pay for a house. That would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be like the ultimate millennial flex. I'm basically done with transition now, other than bottom surgery, which is like, if you know any trans mass, the least of a fucking worry. So very happy about that. I started swimming as well to hopefully get back into exercise. Looking forward to resuming that after sick leave, and kind of like, you know, getting somewhere with maybe muscle mass through that, because now it's up to me, because the medical side of things is basically over now. A lot of my life feels more stable and more like less full of worry, I guess, less anxiety inducing, which is good for someone who has anxiety. Oh my god, wait, another incredible purchase I made is Ichiko here from fucking Spilled Ink's fucking merch, because look at her. She's like bigger than my head. It's crazy. She's bigger than my head. That's amazing. And like half the price of her was just to get her shipped over here from Japan. But it was worth every penny. I am very happy with kind of where I'm at right now, and anything I'm not happy about, we're working on. There's a lot of things that was big anxiety factors before that are now no longer a problem, because I have a stable job now, I have a stable income, and I've got surgery I needed, and you know, it's not much left now, which is good. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back to making videos finally, now that you guys know that I cut my hair a year ago. I can't promise any kind of frequency with that because again, I do have a job now, and also said job is gonna pay for uni that I'm gonna start in September, hopefully, if all goes well, if all goes to plan. Because degree apprenticeships are amazing, and I'm like, you're gonna just pay for my uni and also give me a job that still pays me. I'm gonna be at a net plus for money and still get a bachelor degree. Amazing. So that's great. But it will mean that I will be very busy. So I don't know how often I'll be able to make video, but I am working on some videos for scripts and stuff, of like video essay type stuff, some data stuff about fun subjects that not many people do statistics on, and also, I don't know, maybe some sewing stuff. I've been sewing a lot. I sewed this sweater. I've been making patterns and stuff, and again, I've got an overlocker now, so that's neat. I'm looking forward to actually getting back to making stuff on here because it's been a while and I've been missing it, and I think this will be good for my mental health to be able to make stuff again that I want to make, and not just something that I'm desperately trying to finish up because I'm committed too hard to a bit about a haircut. But you know, I'm in a good place now, and I'm happy about having a job I like and having money and having had the surgery that I needed, and yeah, just kind of having stability, you know, because that's important, and I recommend it. I really recommend it. My God. I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye.